Welcome back to day 3 of learning to love yourself. Yes. All right, so let's get started. So, just wanted to let you guys know today we are in Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia, Georgia. So, yes, we're in Georgia, and I really like this city. This is a good city. Terrible traffic. If you have ever driven on the perimeter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've been here so many times. Like, I know parts of the city so well. There's other parts that you couldn't, there are so many Peachtree streets. Unless you know what part of the city you're in, you will have no idea where you're going. So, Google Maps, you're my friend. So, I do not own anything that has anything to do with Google Maps besides the app. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, I am actually here because I came to visit one of the best people I know. I met her when I was in South Korea. We were both teachers, and she lived in my area, and 7 years later, we're still super, super close. And I'm so blessed to have her in my life. I mean, she's fantastic. And this is where it kind of comes back to, why I actually am making today's video, or what today's video is about. So today's video is about learning to give yourself a break. And there are going to be different facets I'm going to come at from as far as talking about this. So the two I'm going to focus on are, one, learning to give yourself a physical break, walking away from some stuff and just letting your mind clear. And two, actually giving yourself a break as in not being so hard on yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because I'm as you can see, I got a lot of energy. I'm like super upbeat right now. I'm really trying to take this mentally and just process really loving myself, and every day I find myself smiling a little bit more. I was driving down the road, and if you have never heard of this little town, there's a town called Mentone, and it's between Alabama and Georgia, and there's a town called Menlo that's known as the entrance to the clouds, the town to the clouds, something like that. And Mentone is this teeny tiny little town up in the mountains, and there's all these shops, and it's just beautiful. And I'm driving and I'm thinking to myself, man, this place is beautiful. And I realized that I was really glad I decided to step away for the weekend. I have a tendency to want to try to fix everything, and which we've talked about before. I'm a fixer. I want to make things better. But the problem is for me, I can't seem to wrap my head around, until now, I couldn't. So we're going to past tense that. I couldn't seem to understand the concept of taking a break from things, from just letting things be for a while, until I was driving through Mentone, and I was just looking around and just realizing the peace I was at, that this is for me, this is for no one else. I am here for me. Well, besides my friend, I'm really happy I'm here to see her. She's so great. Her and her husband both are just great people. I had so much good food, and they cooked for us tonight. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure their roommates are just as full as I am. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Korean food. I love Korean food. That is, everybody has a food that's just like their comfort food. Mine is always going to be Korean. And there's a place in Korea called Ponjuk, and it is a place that you can get porridge. They make porridge, and anytime I was sick or sad, I would get the hopak Ponjuk, which is a pumpkin porridge, and it was so good. It was so good. It came with these big rice balls in it, and I miss it so much. It's so good. I wish I could have had some this past week. It's so good. Anyway, we had samgyeopsal, which was fantastic. It's big, thick, fat pieces of meat. Oh, so good. Sorry if there's people out there who are vegetarian watching this. I really like my meat. Sorry. I'm a meat eater. I'm a eater of food. I love food. Food's good. Anyway, back to what we were saying. So, I just don't know how to step away from things. I am one of these people, I have a tendency to pile everything on my plate and try to deal with it all at once. And if something goes wrong, I'm really hard on myself. And this is where the other half of the, taking a break thing, giving yourself a break kind of comes into play. I don't really do well with that concept. And I'm learning. Today, I really learned that. Because right now, I am nowhere near the situations that were really, really, really hurting me and making me sad and, really bogging me down. I'm physically away from them. And I think that's important to do sometimes, is just go away for a few days. I'm not saying to run away from it, and I have been known to do that. When things didn't go well, I would run away. This is not me running away. This is taking a break, reevaluating, realizing that I did some things wrong. There are some things I cannot fix, that the situation has to fix itself, that there may be things that I can never fix, that will never be better. I can hope, and I do. I desperately hope. But if they don't, I have to give myself a break, the fact that I tried. And there's so many things in the last 6 months I have, not even 6 months, the last year, that I have tried and tried and tried and tried, and realized that if I had just given myself a break to step away from the situation, things would have been better. I would have handled it better. But at the end of the day, it comes down to understanding the concept of taking a break. Understanding the concept of giving, giving yourself a break. So that's where we round these things back together. So understand, it's okay to just go away for a few days. Just clear your head. I'm going to spend the next 3 days here in Atlanta, well, including today, Friday. I got here at 8 o'clock, but I still included 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday, I'm going to just, actually take this time for me. Let myself just be happy, because I'm smiling again. I'm getting back to the happy-go-lucky. I can feel it. It's like right there. It's like I was driving down the road just smiling for no reason as I was driving through Mentone, this beautiful little teeny tiny town in the gap between Alabama and Tennessee, or Alabama and Georgia, and I just love that little town. It's so cute. And smiling for no reason. Just the fact that I'm there, and that I'm taking this journey, and that part of this journey is stepping away, and that's okay. I'm still going to do the videos because I really enjoy this. It gives me the time to really just get the things that are in my head out. And it also gives me the opportunity to talk to you guys and encourage you guys to do the things that I'm seeing are working. And these things may not work for you. That's okay. Like I said, I will continue to say it. This is not a self-help video. This is my journey going down my road. This road is messy and it is confusing. And there are times where I just want to pull my hair out and scream. But I have to realize I have to give myself a break. See what I did there? So I'm going to give myself a break and realize I tried. I try every day, and sometimes things don't go the way I want them to, and it's okay. It's really okay if things don't go the way I want them to, because sometimes things have to fall apart for you to come back together better than you were before, and that's okay. So I'm going to take this break, and I'm going to love it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to bring you with me, and then tomorrow we're going to talk some more, and I hope you come back to listen to some more. And my message for you today is, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm incredibly hard on myself. I always have been. And when people think that I'm getting angry, it's because, especially the last 2 weeks, because like I said, I don't get angry. I hate being angry. But over the last 2 weeks, the reason I've been angry is because I'm so hard on myself. I'm not going to be so hard on myself anymore. I'm going to realize that I'm very human. I am very flawed. And that's okay. You're okay. Being flawed is okay. It's actually the best thing about you is the fact that you are flawed. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you weren't flawed, you couldn't grow. You know, everything we learn is because of a flaw. And it's a quote unquote flaw. It's the world tells us a flaw is. But to me, those are the quirks, the things that really set you apart. And that's why you have to give yourself a break, because those things have molded you into the things that you are today. And it's fantastic. And I'm realizing that that's the case with me. It's an awesome feeling. So I'm giving myself a break. And you should give yourself a break too. Don't be so hard on yourself. No, none of us are perfect. And that is perfectly okay. So, with that, I am so glad I got to talk to you guys again today. I hope you have had a fantastic Friday. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you come back tomorrow to talk to me. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, everybody.